Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is episode 2. In the last episode, we went through a flashback with Cloud and Sephiroth. And we learned what happened that made Sephiroth turn into the man he is today. So, now, we must actually finally continue with our story left over from Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I say, let's go.
What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Queen's blood?
You can now play the card game Queen's Blood. Find other players denoted by the whatever the hell that is icon around the world and challenge them to matches. Should you win, they will often give you new cards to add to your collection. Defeating players will also give you the opportunity to fight other opponents in different towns. You can also build and edit decks by selecting card decks from the main menu. That's cool. We're not really going to do that. Anybody in here? Nope. Take your shit then. Thanks for your shit. So I wanted to address something that was in the last episode, and I didn't say it in the last episode. I didn't really like the look of Cloud's face when he was a kid. It's just like, that was really strange. He looked like he had the baby modification for his face being taken in Snapchat or whatever. And I was like, I don't know about this. Just a personal preference. This goes outdoors, upstairs, on the roof. Look at this town. This is Kalm.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2.
I need to keep this place looking spick and span. Don't want to let Broden down. Especially after he insisted I focus exclusively on cleaning.
The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai and has begun investigations into the matter.
You need to turn that shit off, sir. I ain't interested in the news.
Of course, this is only the most
Good morning,
recent in a
sir.
series of crises.
I must apologize for not introducing myself to you earlier. I'm Broden, the owner of this inn. Your companions have all stepped out. Oh, but Barrett left a message he wanted me to pass along to you. You missed roll call, soldier boy. Luckily, you're on leave for the day. Don't waste it, though. Get your equipment checked ASAP. Sound advice?
Outfitting the party, yes, yes.
Perhaps a trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
By the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
Yeah.
In that case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all over, but the first official one was built here in Kalm, and their resident scholars are remarkably talented. If you want to unlock the true potential of your folios, you should go see them. The first customization is always free.
Well, thank you, Broden. Thank you. You have awards?
Finally. Rough day yesterday, huh?
You've been waiting for me?
I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly. Without your help, I'd still be in Hojo's clutches, trapped in that lab.
Was nothing.
Even so, I owe you a debt. Until it's paid, I'm going to accompany you.
Hell yeah, Red.
Oh, if you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it.
Sure thing. The Rook's got a backbone.
Party level. See. We need to increase our party level, which will help us with challenges. Red, where are you? Are you peeing on a tree? Red? Wait, he's got a... He already has materia set. Ifrit! Okay. Where's all of our shit? Those icons are for Queen's Blood. And we'll get into that eventually. I just kind of want to take some time with the game, you know.
Something. Maybe adding a few flowers from that big hill west of here will give it more variety. Rat, hey, do you know what's going on in Midgar?
Can't push over your painting. That's bullshit.
Oh gosh, don't tell my husband.
Someone's getting frisky.
Is this really the time to be going out on a date? You heard what happened in Midgar, right?
Some reactors were... If you're expecting a friendly howdy-do, look elsewhere. We have our hands full.
The Mako outflow from Midgar has stirred up the monster population.
I take it our equipment is in order.
What are you doing here anyway?
Standing watch. One can never be too careful with Shinra.
Ah. I knew I could count on you.
I knew I could count on you.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Oh, but I beg to differ.
The Mako outflow from Midgar has stirred up the monster
I mean, you
population.
did really help us out there.
Especially dangerous. Leaving town is strictly forbidden.
I think thanks should be coming from me and not from you.
I'm in love, man. Can't let this one get away. Seriously, bro?
Quit slacking. We haven't got all day.
John's Pies.
You do know the Kalm Monster Advisory level is currently critical.
Excuse me.
The Mako outflow from Midgar has stirred up the monster population, making them especially dangerous. Leaving town is strictly
Where is the person who runs this shop?
Quit slacking. We haven't got all day.
This looks very medieval, Gothic, old German town look, I guess. The architecture, anyway.
This is a disaster.
Where's all the shit that I had leaving Midgar? Where's my awesome sword?
Might be time to start hoarding supplies.
It's always a good time to hoard.
So many times now, but
A little birdie told me you can't get enough of that card game, Queen's Blood.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. How's about we give these two-bit chumps a whooping?
So it's like the first thing that it kind of wants us to do is to play that game. We can swim. I just don't know how we're swimming with the paddle on our back, but we are. And I assume we can't just get up anywhere. No, we can.
I finally got my
Well, I guess fuck me, right?
Took a wrong turn the other day.
My boy and I had a big falling out.
I'm looting.
I finally tracked down the music disc of my son.
All my vegetables are locally sourced. Don't pass up these succulent fruits, straight from the orchard.
Treat your family to some nice juicy steaks tonight.
Now this is a crowd.
Have a drink or take it to go. Try a pint of Kalm's finest. You'll never go back.
Kalm's finest what? Beer? What are you doing with that rock, kid? That's rude! Someone could be down there. You don't know. You can't see over that.
So, what's new with you? As for me, the hotel I left my son in.
This just keeps going. Don't mind if I do.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this
Barrett.
unprecedented destruction caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Welcome.
And
New
they're
around here, I take it?
not mentioning a person that has a giant sword or a person who's got a gun for an arm.
Want a drink? Little early, but we got an excuse.
Drink as often as you can.
Look who it is. You up already?
Are you having a pizza?
Ha, no, sir. Not gonna have a drop till 7th Heaven's back up and running.
I don't like that timer.
First one's on me, okay?
Now that's what I'm talking about. Gotta remember to order some top shelf stuff in that case.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be able to afford it. So you're just having a pizza.
After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be quote.
It's good to see you, Barrett. Foliage is in the way. Tifa! Okay, they're dancing.
A twist
Safa.
Morning.
Morning.
Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing.
I noticed.
Say, this tank remind you of anything?
Looks kind of like the water tower in Nibelheim.
Right? Weird to think how much it meant to me back then, when I was still there.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I literally missed you walking out the door. I went to the right. I didn't look over here.
She's late. Too late. Or am I here too early? Was getting here a day ahead of time overkill? Maybe I got a little carried away with this whole proposal business, but the weekly horoscope was crystal clear. Preparation is key. How else am I supposed to interpret that?
That is a giant bouquet of flowers. How much you spend on that? Like $500? $1,000? You guys aren't dancing anymore. They're tired now. At least she is. Okay. Okay, and I can just exit into the water whenever I want to. Okay.
What a glorious wall, keeping us safe and secure. I could gaze at it all day.
Wow. It's like, tell me there's nothing to do in this town without telling me there's nothing to do in this town. I love staring at this wall.
I was really looking forward to when I grow up.
Technology sure has come a long way since our young.
When I grow up, whenever the fuck that is, I'm gonna try to do something.
Aha,
There you
finally
are.
decided to get up?
Yeah. So what you been doing?
Why, waiting for you, of course.
You have?
Got business with the bookstore? If so, I won't keep you. But if you're free afterwards, wanna climb the clock tower together?
If I have to, sure.
Sure. Let's.
For real? Awesome! Since it was my idea, I'll go get the tickets.
Wait,
I'll
this
meet you in front of the tower, okay?
this costs money? I'm not interested then. Nope. I'm stopping you right there.
Cacto Arcane's completely sold out? Lame.
Magnata Books. Excuse me, I was told you would have something here.
Hey there! Welcome to Magnata Books. Oh, I take it this is your first visit to one of our stores. Well, customization can seem tricky to the uninitiated. It takes time and experience to get it right. But I think you'll pick it up quick enough. Let's give it a try.
Spend skill points at these locations to augment our party's folios, thus unlocking powers latent in your allies. Sure. Press. Orange skill cores can be unlocked by spending skill points. Move the cursor over a skill. Firework blade.
And that's about all we can do for now. But we haven't even skimmed the surface, believe you me. There's much more to this than meets the eye. May not seem like it yet, but you'll see. What'll it be?
Oh, ranged blade. I see. Yeah, I guess we'll start there. Guess we'll start there. God damn it. And there. So that's it. Must be like leveling up your weapons, but instead of using a specific weapon, that we were going to be able to use all the weapons. Okay. It's not in here. Wait. Do you have any lederhosen?
Hello, and welcome to my humble shop.
I have... Oh, okay. I was going to say I have no money. Assess is probably going to be something we need. It tells us how much we own. Own? We don't own any steel. Sure. Sure.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon. Fresh bread, straight from the oven.
Good, grilled, baked, or fried?
I heard this avalanche is tearing it.
You're telling me the sector's...
Armed and dangerous.
Our candy uses locally produced cherries and chocolate.
How much is this one?
Hello.
Damn. That is quite the weapon you got there, mister. Seen plenty of action by the look of it. But saying that, it's still only a shadow of what it could be. With a little love, that baby'll sing. If you like, I could show you.
Okay, never mind. Enhance weapon stats, okay.
See? What'd I tell you? That girl is singing, and she's got the voice of an angel. Just make sure you take proper care of her, all right? Oh, and while you're here, check out what we got to offer.
Well, she is a pretty big girl. Sleek Saber.
How much is this one here?
I don't have that kind of money.
How much is this one here?
You take care of that weapon now.
This one looks sharp.
I think they all should be sharp.
Chocobo Express! Delivery! Got a package with your name on it.
Nope. Not for me? Okay. Makes sense. I wasn't expecting a package.
All natural, made from local wood. Guaranteed to bring you closer to that special someone to brings you.
You're telling me?
Oh my God.
Cloud! Over here! Let's get started then, shall we?
I'm like, stop holding my hand. We are not dating. Jesus. You're so fast, Aerith. Why are you running? What is this?
I think Midgar's this away.
Should be, yeah.
Funny, isn't it? How small it looks.
It is far away.
So, did something happen between you and Tifa? Don't look so shocked. We're roommates, you know.
She say something?
Not about you two, no. Still, I can tell. I would have given anything to have a friend when I was growing up. Don't take her for granted.
Hell yeah, some action.
Just
BT! You know the drill! Find these terrorists!
I thought we were having a good time.
They're looking for us, aren't they?
Gotta be.
Can you please just stick with the party? It's my only concession. It's how I know that we're all safe here. Aha. I see. You gotta try this pole.
Just what do you think you're back off?
Move along!
Ah, there you are. There isn't much time. We need to get back to the inn.
But
Don't worry about your friends. They're safe. Trust me. No violence, please. This town suffered enough.
Okay.
come on.
It's just gonna be hard for me to like sneak past everyone with this giant buster sword. Run.
Not here. Well, we know
We'll take the
they're in
back
town. Hey,
Run.
you! Seen anyone acting suspicious?
Nope, not at all.
I heard about the reactor bombings in Midgar. That was you, wasn't it?
Nope. Don't know what you're talking
It's okay.
about.
I'm on your side. Got a contact at HQ.
You're with Avalanche?
Not exactly.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I'll keep the troopers occupied. While we're talking, you two go up and over.
Up and over?
May I ask what's going on?
We're searching for some fugitives.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Now that you mention it, I think I might have. Though perhaps it was just my imagination. What was it?
Oh, for the love of... Get out of here!
Wait. I know I saw some people who had a fugitive air about them. If only I could remember their faces.
Annoy someone else. And stop wasting our time.
They turned up yet? No, but we're still searching buildings. We'll search harder. We gotta find them.
Don't mind me. Hi. Stop acting suspicious.
That went well. The inn's not much further. But stay on your toes.
I'll stay on my feet, thank you very much. Alright, better not be a trap.
Where are they?
Down below, waiting for you. The tunnel in the basement will take you outside of town. Leave now, and they won't catch you. Head to the east. A friend of mine runs a farm out there. He'd be happy to help you. Also, take this. It's a transmuter. Converts raw materials into more practical items. A Republic antique, but it still works. You'll get more use out of it than me.
definitely not in the original game.
Why are you doing this? Could have just turned us in.
Yeah, I could have. But this town and I have a history with Shinra. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be the worst decision I've ever made. So before I change my mind, you better get going.
Okay. Oh! Oh, God. Item transmuter screen. Sure, fine. Begin tutorial. We can transmute items, and we would need items for that. Nice. This is the tutorial episode for sure. I thought it was the last one. Hello. We made it.
Oh, you made it. All in one piece?
Sorry we're late.
For the love of... Where the hell have you two been?
On a date. Kind of.
What?
Well, that was the last one. At least till things calm down.
Aerith, don't use words like
Got
that.
that?
Where are your sunglasses?
Now, let's move.
Pretty sure the Red 13's tail was just in between Tifa's legs there. As they all rushed off. What about my squad? Squad up.
Where to now?
Where there's a draft. This way.
Looks like a job for me.
Red just walks through. That is a very weird animation right there. Laurel. I just did that animation too. Always in the sewers. Can we ever be somewhere nice? I'm hungry. We need food. Let's go.
Just look at it all. It's so green. A living, breathing planet. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Guess I still have a lot to learn.
What do you want to know?
For starters, how do we cross these plains?
With our feet.
Come on now, that's easy. The same way you get anywhere. Pick a direction and start walking.
Hell yeah, Lamborghinis, let's go.
Left, your left, right. What?
Guess we won't be coming back anytime soon.
Guess not.
I wasn't on a date, Tifa. I was tricked into that.
Let's go.
And there it was, the first step on our new journey. You coming?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm waiting right here.
Of course we are. Right?
Follow me.
All right, let's get this show on the road, people.
Choosing my party, yes. Setting a destination. Co-conspirator. New discovery made. There's everybody. Alright, party. Yeah, we got, Red and Aerith. Think that'd be good enough. Put steel on you. She's got Shiva. Oh, you don't have a summon? Guess we're not doing that card game with those two people. Look at this world. So we need to go to that building. I guess. Open worlds. Transmutable items. Pearl ginger root.
Should we be worried about those things?
We're fine.
Deer?
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
Local wildlife will only attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory. Fiends, on the other hand, attack without reason.
If they're attacking, what does it matter?
It matters if your nose can discern their intent before they attack, as I gather yours can't.
That's probably true. I'm not trying to smell them. I'm just trying to have a good time, Red. So you see these little wisps out here. Look. Okay, you can't even tell what each of these things is going to be. Gorgeous. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Gather all the things that we need. Always could use more wood. What's this? Are there more items in the water? Yep, swimming depth. Oh, hey. That was quite awkward. A chunk of le titanium. Manifestation of the planet's blessing. You just gotta sit here and smell the flowers, you know. Not every day you get to do that. Thresher water wheel. Mogul metal. I can come up here. Damn. Well, ain't that a shame? Oh, that's the farm. Pick it up. Cashing in. Watch it, Barrett. Jeez. Get off of there. At least I can swing this more often. Quicker. So I can just jump into water if I want. I think. For a second there, I saw him going through the ground. Thought that was it for our friend here. You can sort of tell. Just avoiding these fights. We don't need to fight. Bunnies! Is this it? Or is it further away still? Well, that says meters. Always a good time to hoard. Here's the farm. I see a farm. Mighty nice land you got here. Okay. Wisps have just shown me a direction.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice and plump so they fetch a high price.
You'd be the Avalanche, folks? It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you'd be heading my way. You're safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the swamp. I'd wager Shinra's forgotten it's even there.
I see. I'm like, sit down, damn it.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice and plump so they fetch a high price.
How rude. We are their guests. All right. Where are we going? What's happening? So we have to go to the abandoned dock. That's quite a ways. Quite a way. I see.
Don't hold back.
Alpha dunk. Assess them.
I got your number.
See.
Calling fire. Sloppy.
Get him!
Yes, yes, summons.
You're done.
This one's for you!
Let's finish this. Come.
I did it. Let's keep heading towards the dock. Ether onion. I love onions. Ether onions might just be great.
Well,
Hello.
well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Thanks again for the ride to Kalm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old bute's pulled up lame. Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh? I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight that-a-way toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there.
You're a creepy old man. Can I do anything to help you?
Swing by the ranch once you're done with whatever you got going on.
Sex. It's all about sex. Might as well follow the path. Oh no, more alpha dunks. They're squirting water on us, man. That ain't cool.
Get ready. Just like that, okay?
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. I've got to pee. There is an enemy over here. What's this? What's this? An old tank?
Shinra's?
Looks like. But definitely an older model.
From back when they were duking it out with the Republic.
Hard to imagine this was once a battlefield.
And harder still to find land anywhere that hasn't been a battlefield at some point.
I'd like to know more about the Republic. Don't worry about me. Moo!
Close.
Best do it right.
Here it comes.
Let's finish. Time to celebrate.
Damn rodents. It's showing us now, all of a sudden. Cozy place. Sleek saber. I almost bought that. But then I had no money, so I didn't.
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah.
Looks like an old Republic landing.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not?
You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Sormer. Beware.
But even if you're slow, you can rent a Chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird!
Well, can we rent some birds?
Can we?
We don't have any money.
Fine.
And the ranch is up the way, huh? So we just saw Bill. He didn't look like he was having a good time. Midgar Swarmer. Midgar Sormer. Okay. This is our home now. Get out of here. It's my home. I live here. Where's the door? What's that off in the distance over there? Looks like a chocobo.
Gotta get chocobos, man.
I see one. It's over there.
What happened to getting Chocobos?
We can't afford them, Eris, for the last time. Unless if they take wood as payment, then I don't know. Sounds of the land. You guys are just bouncing off the ground and bouncing off my blades. Ow. Ow.
Pay attention.
Go on!
No escape. Not enough. You're done.
That's over.
It wasn't that bad. It was bad, yes, but it wasn't that bad. Is this what they're talking about? Chocobo stops. No. Okay, people are dead now. And by people, I mean orcs. There ain't a whole lot around here. Big place. All right. So now we're here. I'm just hoarding materials at this point. Hello again.
Pleasure to see you all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need them to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, Chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
I'm Bill. This is my grandson Billy. Oh, very original. Wonderful place. I think he's not gonna mind if I take that. All right. Is that for power around here, or? Those are vans. Go ahead and get another cushion. Never know. Guess we shouldn't have bought steel quite yet, because it was on sale here for 100 gil. Could you please stop destroying this man's property? You a big bird.
Howdy! Saw the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops?
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
That's ridiculous.
Thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far.
Wonderful.
And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Do we get to breed chocobos? We get new chocobos, new colors. Sorry. I just have a thing with chairs and tables. Sorry. Sorry again. I didn't mean it. I was gonna take whatever in here, okay? Hello.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money.
Clearly.
He's just doing his job. We understand.
I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left.
Did they leave or die?
Say, are you guys from Midgar?
Nope, never seen that place before.
Undercity.
God damn it,
Do you
Earth.
happen to know Chocobo Sam?
Nope,
not
never
very
seen him
well,
before.
But yeah, I guess we do.
Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums.
Walmart.
He's a big deal in Wall.
Why do you ask?
I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone. So...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they get help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise.
Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye... Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for Chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
Golden plumes. Lots to learn. What do we trade? I only have one. So we can get armor for our lovely avian beasts. And then we can pick up this stuff, which we have. I mean, haven't gotten a beast talon yet.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
He shouldn't. I mean, I'm pretty good at corralling birds. But unfortunately, we're running out of time for today's episode. So we'll just have to get Pico in the next part.
Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico?
Let's try looking for some...
We most certainly will, Tifa. We most certainly will. So let's take a quick gander over here. Have a quick rest. These open world segments are going to be massive.
Little Birdie told me Shinra's military closed off Kalm. Y'all wouldn't happen to know anything about that now, would you?
Nope. Well, I mean, we could probably find this guy pretty easily. That's when we start doing other stuff, if that's in the game, with like chocobo breeding and all that, that we're probably going to have a problem. Just follow the yellow feathers and the giant talons.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Still. He is not used to us. Great. Well, what about pebbles? Buy any of them? Stop moving, Cloud. I'm not here. It's a huge rock.
Good bird.
You want some greens? I got some greens. There you go.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest? Oh. You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think
More.
maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
You have
But
to
you
go
know
back.
where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Jesus. It's so fast. So you didn't run off in the remake. Just, you know, fade to black and then then it's back or something. You know, it's just gone. And now it has an actual animation and it was fast as fuck. Ah, I knew it. I knew we could do that in less time than I thought we might have to spend doing it. Alright, Billy. I did as you asked. There he is.
There's our guy.
There's Pico. Pico de Gallo.
Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
It's perfect. Chadley!
There. What a pleasant surprise.
I'm sorry I didn't do all that stuff for you back
do
in the
remember me,
other game.
Don't you?
Yeah. Duh. Yeah.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
Chad module.
As the tower is close by, allow me to accompany you.
Yeah, I guess we could do this. I guess so. I didn't know that Chadley was a Hojo creation. That's insane. He didn't mention that before, right? Because we also didn't know who Hojo was, I guess. I didn't know.
Here
I
we
didn't
are.
know, Chadley. Ubisoft Towers!
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources.
Ah, and he gets rid of the fog of war, too.
After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
Bravo. Bravo. Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, create new combat simulations, and embark on other scientific endeavors. Activate the Remno Wave towers you encounter and help Chadley deepen your understanding of this world.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask?
Let's ask about the towers.
These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet.
Oh, they're the
They
Republic.
scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
Now tell me about developing materia.
With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
The combat simulator.
With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
So we can fight Titans. Specific intel-related tasks.
Which particular task would you like to learn about?
Oh god. Life spring surveys.
Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Combat assignments.
While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Couldn't have had more dialogue to come back to this screen. Crystal analysis.
In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Proto-relic salvaging.
Ah, yes. I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
You know that I don't.
Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
You know that I don't.
In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
That's interesting. Fire ice. Fire and ice.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
All right. So it's flesh and blood, sacrifice. Something, 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 fire and ice. I forgot that song, but it's God, who's that artist? Poison. Poison does that song. It's a pretty good song. If you're interested to hear some music. So wow. What a great day to be on the farm, hanging out with the chocobos. Pretty birds. Pretty birds. So yeah, so far we're out here in the open world now. Traversal seems a bit janky, but that's fine. I'm not here to nitpick about little things that, you know, as long as the story and the combat's fine, it's like I could really care less about how they're really traversing around the terrain here. I did play Mass Effect Andromeda after all, and they kind of ran like they had to take a shit all the time, so they're not doing that. So yeah, we're here, but excuse me, I'm doing my outro. All right, so yeah, I mean, we got out of Kalm. They're looking for us because we are indeed wanted by Shinra. We have Red 13 in the party now. Woo-hoo-hoo! But one of the things I am missing is everything that I picked up in the remake. I'm like, it couldn't have been that hard to move over everything into this game. So it still seems to me like the only game that has cross progression. I said it backwards. between games was, again, Mass Effect. I'm like, oh, come on. So it really seems like what they did is still, you know, they're the only ones who have done it, and we get to. They didn't even patent it like WB patented the Nemesis system. I haven't played that game, so if you want me to play the what are those games called? The Lord of the Rings games made recently, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor? No. Anyway, those two games. I'd be happy to play them. Obviously not right now, but eventually. So yeah, humans, thank you so much for joining me today in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I will see you in the next episode. So I'll see you Starside, humans.